915 on Blast podcast is meant for an adult audience. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to the new 915 on Blast podcast. We are your hosts, Danny, and
Will. You what?
No, I was gonna say like a new co-host name, but I didn't want to step on that trademark from Spill, and I'm not wondering if it's 2,000, 3,000. But co-host,
no, we're good.
Will of not the Fresh Prince fame, but the El Paso fame.
I wish.
And this will be the first of many episodes and the beginning of something even bigger. But we're going to need your help. This is the official 915 on Blast podcast. And we'll be starting a Kickstarter soon. And we're going to need your help to start a radio station that we're going to be DJing music, bringing to you more podcasts through this entertainment, all with the 915 on Blast brand for you. And more YouTube podcasts and more entertainment, basically. We need your help to fund, get new equipment, get more people, get interviews with more famous people. And we'll let you know when the Kickstarter link becomes available. As for this episode, you can donate to the show on the YouTube banner and or the 915 On Blast podcast fan page, which is different from the 915 On Blast page. And a couple of events to start off with before we get into the show. There is going to be a FIFA tournament on April 12th, 2013, starting at 1 p.m. at Knockouts Pizza and Wings. And don't forget to add 915 on Blast on Skype for when we do listener call-ins, so you guys can be a guest. And,
FIFA tournament?
Yeah.
What is it, like on 360 and PS3? Like those games?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's gonna be on the Xbox.
And where's Knockout Pizza?
Knockout is on Dyer.
Is it?
I knew it. I knew had to have their page open.
I don't think it's on Dyer. Isn't it on McCombs?
McCombs. That's what I meant. 10110 McCombs, El Paso, Texas, 79924. Telephone number 915-926-0830. If you have any questions, go ahead and call. So, Will, this is our inaugural episode of this new podcast.
Yeah.
What's up?
I have nothing, man. Nothing new.
Nothing? What'd you do for Easter?
Nothing. Actually,
Really?
I really did not do a thing for Easter, which is a shame. Wish I was with my mom.
Oh, yeah?
Wish I was with my mom, but yeah, just ended up doing nothing. And now I work for Walmart, not Pizza Hut anymore. So yeah, that's
Save
good. Walmart
always.
on Trans Mountain.
Save money?
Yeah, so I can live better, as they say.
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know. I just been on, chilling, which is kind of bad. I shouldn't be chilling. I should be pursuing. I should have more drive.
That's a
as I usually
good
do.
T-shirt.
Huh?
It's a good T-shirt quote.
Yeah, it is.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, we should put that on a T-shirt. Actually,
That's right.
no, but yeah, I just need more drive. I don't know what's going on with my head right now.
No, I can tell you got like 1,001 thoughts going through your head. Like
yeah,
at all times,
dude.
man.
I don't know. Ever since I was been talking to who's mom, it's like, it's just yeah. But I just need to drop that. I need to just move on.
Yeah, it's always healthy.
Yeah.
Well,
I would say that, but then on every podcast I end up talking about it. It's
I know.
fucking pathetic.
Well, as I showed you earlier, that jelly that I had in my pantry.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
The jelly, ladies and gentlemen. If this has ever happened to you, please let us know. Email the show.
That is astonishing that it actually happened.
At podcast@915.com. The jelly, and it's not even like an off-brand. It's not even a generic brand.
Smucker's, isn't it?
Smucker's or whatever it was. Grape jelly fermented within 2 months of buying it. The expiration date is like late 2013, early 2014, I forget.
Yeah.
But it's like nowhere even close to like expiring.
Yeah.
But it fermented strong. You cracked the lid.
I cracked the lid and the strong sense of alcohol, almost wine, actually.
Yeah, it's
almost it smelled like straight Moscato white wine.
Yeah, exactly.
Just coming out of the smoker's jelly,
pure,
jelly
just
container.
pure alcohol. And I was like, whoa, what the
dude.
hell? It actually dawned on me the other day because I had opened... what you opened was like a new jar.
Yeah.
But the other one was, pretty... It was like halfway eaten. And so I was making some toast and I put it on and then I bite into it and it's like I put wine on my toast.
Wine spread on your toast.
It's like,
oh
what
my
is
god.
this?
Was it good or?
No, it was not. It was
I can
not
imagine.
good.
I mean, you're having your wine and your food at the same time.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I was expecting it,
Yeah.
but I just wasn't. It wasn't as strong.
Okay,
as
so
what
yeah,
you-
okay, so yeah.
It wasn't as strong, and it's like
Maybe if you knew that it's
Yeah.
not like, yeah, okay.
it was just
Yeah. It surprised me when you showed me too. Like, I was just like, why are you handing me this jelly?
Yeah, you're probably
Ball
expecting it
container,
to
I was
smell
just
bad
like-
or something, but
I knew it was gonna smell bad, but I didn't. Well, I wouldn't say bad. I thought it was gonna smell bad, but ended up smelling exactly like Moscato white wine.
like wine.
And I was
yeah.
just like, whoa. I
I
was
don't
like,
know.
wait, how did it smell like this? I asked you, and you were like,
Yeah.
oh, we bought it like 2 months ago.
2 months
and
at the most.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just weird.
crazy. Yeah,
Grapes are weird.
I wonder
fruit.
how common that is, though.
I have no idea. I don't know. That's never happened to me.
Grape jelly.
I can, yeah, grape jelly.
I mean, you're not supposed to refrigerate it, Like,
Well,
are
I
you?
do. I do.
But unopened.
Unopened?
Yeah. I mean, if they're not open, why refrigerate them?
I
I don't know.
I really
I
don't.
don't know how that happened, but it fermented.
Really strong smell. Really, really
That was
strong
crazy.
smell.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think we have a.
While I was watching my Good Luck Charlie.
Oh yeah.
The show's not.
Well, we were
it's not a
setting
good
up
show.
setting up the show, and Will's over here watching Good Luck Charlie.
It's not a good show, but
And
it has
laughing.
some dialogue. Okay.
He laughed.
It has some dialogue in it that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit. It's a Disney show. I mean, I don't know. What's the last Disney
You don't
show
know.
that was actually really good? That's So Raven?
Camp Last. No, that was Cartoon Network. That's So Raven. Pretty
That's So
much.
Raven.
That's So Raven.
Drake and Josh was in Disney.
No, it was Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
My friend Alyssa actually posted a post of the Cheetah Girls,
Yeah.
Girl Power.
Yeah.
And then I clicked on it, and I was like, wow. I listened to it, but like to see Raven and everything, is like, this took
She
me
was a
back-
part of that too, wasn't she?
It really, literally took me back to like elementary school because I
Dude,
remember
yeah,
the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh my god! I used to have the biggest crush on Lizzie McGuire.
Gross!
What are you
That is
talking
gross.
about? I used to have the
No.
biggest crush on Lizzie McGuire. I swear. I
Oh
swear.
my god, Hillary
Guys,
Duff.
listen. For any guys out there listening,
Ugh.
I hope I'm not the only one. But Lizzie McGuire,
You're probably not. No, you're probably.
I
not.
had the biggest my crush, like this McDonald's. I had the biggest crush on Hillary Duff. Yeah, she was.
Did you like?
was
Did you like Britney Spears too?
Actually, no, I didn't.
No?
I liked her music, but I
Good.
just didn't think she was sexy.
A lot of my
Well,
friends-
actually, okay. In the Toxic video, yeah, she was pretty sexy. She was pretty
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
And then when she made out with Madonna, that was pretty hot.
Who tried to make out with Madonna? And Madonna was like,
Nicki
no,
Minaj.
I already did this.
I think so. Nicki.
It's like, just turn her away.
Nicki Minaj. Yeah,
I think so. Just completely.
I think
no.
it was Nicki Minaj.
Already done. That was funny.
Was it Nicki Minaj? It was either her or MIA.
You sure it wasn't a
Or
firework tits? Firework.
Oh, Katy Perry.
Katy
It could
Perry,
be
I
her
think it was
too.
Katy
Could be
Perry.
her.
Yeah.
Was it her?
I think it was her. Or Lady Gaga.
It could have been Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
It could have been Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Knowing her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes more
Jeez.
sense. Lady Gaga would do something like that. She would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then she just turns her down. Like,
Yeah, like,
no.
nah. Already done.
Britney was already better. I can already tell.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
What's she doing now?
Lady Gaga?
No, Britney.
Raising her 2 sons, I think. I don't
Mm.
even know. I don't know. I really don't pay attention to too much going on in the whole celebrity Hollywood
No.
world. Nah. I really don't.
Smart
I just don't
man.
care. I just
Smart man.
don't care.
Did you watch the?
It's like, oh, you're having a baby with Kanye West. I don't care. I mean, yeah, he might be like one of my favorite producers, but
what happened with?
I don't care.
With Chris Brown and Rihanna again?
Yeah, they're going back to...
Oh my God.
She's an idiot.
Everybody is saying that she's the biggest idiot in the world, man. And then she's all, well, you know, nobody can really judge. Nobody knows, you know, exactly what we've been through. And Chris Brown went on the news the other day and just started like, yeah, man, I went to rehab. I'm getting my life straight for 56 weeks. You know, I did my time, and I just want to be better. But yet he still has his anger problem.
That dude is a major douche.
He's a major douche,
dude.
Because I remember in middle school when he first came out on Ellen doing his dance moves. You know,
he was cool.
Yeah, exactly.
At the time, but then after that happened,
everybody
oh my God,
played that song.
That radio.
But I mean, you look at that Chris Brown from back then, and then the Chris Brown now, a black dude with the Super Saiyan blonde hair and like all the tattoos.
Yeah.
But like with the ripped jean vest, where the fibers are coming.
Yeah.
It's just the douchiest douche that ever douched.
That's funny.
Seriously.
No, I think he's just straight biter. He's just straight biter. Everything that happens around him, he just go ahead and copies it.
But like I've said,
same thing with Justin Bieber.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
You see those pictures with him?
Yeah.
That, posted.
Huh.
Shit. That she posted on Facebook about Justin Bieber's skirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kanye started doing that first. And then he's doing it like every chance he gets. He's straight biting. And now he's doing this whole rapping thing. Like, no, dude.
And everybody comes to his rescue saying that, you know, he's very talented. And I'm saying, you don't know that now. Nicki Minaj, if you go back to where, before everything, because there's a couple of videos where she freestyles.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah,
you know, like, really, really good.
Yeah.
No mics, no music, no nothing. She's just out in the park and, you know...
Ciphers and...
she's I'm like, wow, this is crazy. You know, and then now it's like, it's totally different. Nope. Completely fucking different.
She's doing the whole
Justin
pop
Bieber
thing.
was good at when he was 5. But now he's like... You saw the picture of like his freaking diaper pants?
Yeah.
And like his bodyguards is basically carrying him out of that.
Yeah.
He's way too young for that. I think it was a Maserati or like a 2013 Lamborghini he was driving, holding up traffic and all that stuff. And
I heard he let like one of the Young Money, Cash Money rappers, like
what?
One of the, because you know that label, they have like kids in it too, that can rap or whatever. But I heard he let one of them borrow his car. No, who was it? Tyga, I think.
Borrowed Justin Bieber's car?
Borrowed Justin Bieber's Lamborghini,
what?
And he crashed it like twice.
On purpose?
No, just on accident. He just crashed it.
I'd do it on purpose.
Yeah, I would too, but I mean, that's just, I don't know. That whole celebrity Hollywood thing just doesn't.
Because I mean, back then, what? Shirley Temple. She was a cute star, and then she stays a cute star. Now, the Parent Trap, Lindsay Lohan, you're a cute childhood star. It's almost inevitable. Yeah. It's required by the money that you have to fuck up your life. You know?
Well,
Who hasn't done that?
Wait, were you talking about Disney chicks? The Disney?
Not necessarily. No, I'm not really talking about that. I'm just talking about, you put so much fame and fortune on somebody.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan, Justin Bieber. You know, you name me one childhood star that's pretty modest.
I don't even... I can't... I mean, you really want to look at it? Jamie Spears? Jamie Spears, you haven't heard anything from her about,
that's
doing drugs.
Like,
and then,
if you haven't heard from her, I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. If you haven't heard from her, I guess it's a good thing.
Victoria Justice?
Oh, she's just out, though.
What do you mean?
Victoria Justice? I mean, she still has a show going on. I'm talking about the ones that are, like, no longer, doing what made them famous.
Let's see.
Raven, I'm pretty sure she's doing fine.
She's good.
That's about it. The Jonas Brothers. I mean, I don't know.
That's true, man. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anybody.
But I mean, they have the whole purity rings. So I guess
who?
The Jonas Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Abstinence. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You never knew that?
Hannah Montana.
Oh, Miley Cyrus.
She's fucking.
Yeah, she's crazy right now.
She's.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, everybody.
I would give her the dick. I swear to God, though.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Why not?
No.
She's got the biggest tits. I swear she's got.
I think she looks a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay.
She looks way
well,
too much.
No, I don't care. I don't
You
care.
don't care?
I don't care.
She the same hairstyles. She is doing
care.
the who's the one? Gwen Stefani.
Oh, she's so hot
looks,
too.
No, I know, but she is completely copying everything about her.
Think so?
The hair, the way that they dress and everything. It's freaking funny,
man.
dude. I saw this video where the guy with the clock,
Flavor Flav.
they made him. They met each other.
Miley Cyrus and Flavor Flav?
Miley Cyrus and Flavor Flav. They're like Gwen Stefani, you know, like they hugged and everything. And Miley thought it was just a joke and everything else. And it's like they stood there and talked for like 5 minutes, and then they're like, "All right, you take care. I love you, Gwen. I love you, Gwen."
He was probably drunk or high.
He was very, very drunk or high, but
I'm pretty sure.
You know, he walked away, and then everybody was like, "Was he playing around? Like, was he serious?" And Miley was like, "Was he serious?" And he was like, "That was Miley Cyrus." And then he looked. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
he
shuts down.
He completely sobered up. No, it wasn't.
He hugs her and he realizes like
it's like he
oh
turns
God,
around.
I just hugged the 19-year-old.
He literally
like
passed
40.
his drink. He passed his drink, went up to her, and like lifted up his shades. Miley. And it's like, you know, she turns around like, "Oh, you weren't kidding," and then. He just completely. I don't even like you. I like Gwen.
He said that really?
No, but you could just see it in his eyes, and then so obviously he had to make it right. Like, all right, Miley, and everything. But you could just tell he was so disappointed. He was like, "I did not mean to compliment you." It was the funniest, man.
That's hilarious.
You just tell by his face. He was like, "Miley."
Where was this?
Oh, he was just also. I don't know. Some in like it looked like under a subway. But, I don't know. There's a video. But, The Walking Dead season finale happened.
Oh,
did you catch that?
Yeah, I did. Sucks.
Man.
Spoiler alert. Are we going to talk about it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler
Before we
alert.
have this discussion, will it be spoiler-filled or non-spoiler filled?
No, I think we can talk about it. Just, I'll have a timer that they can skip to, you know?
Okay.
I'll just so you know, this will be like about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes talking about The Walking Dead. If you're not caught up, please catch up, and we'll see you after we're done. All right.
Previously on AMC's The Walking Dead.
Just looking for a little vacation. Best dope I ever had was in a mattress.
Okay.
So,
it was.
What did you think about the ending?
I think it was. It was all right. You hate.
I
read your status.
hated it.
Yeah, I read your
I
status.
hated
You
it. Why would you end? First off,
I think it was.
First off,
I don't understand.
Since the beginning,
I don't understand his son's problem.
Since the beginning, it was like more than blue balls, because I was like, I was happy with life. I was happy with life because I know the governor's gonna die at the end. There's no other way that they can end this season.
Yeah.
The governor's gonna die.
Yeah.
So I was cool. I was just like, whatever happens, happens. Go ahead and do your thing, you know. You know, when Andrea gets that gun at the end, I'm like, all right, she's gonna finish her job before, you know, she does what she has to do.
Yeah.
You know, where's the governor? Let's confront, you know. That bitch didn't die, man. I was so pissed off. Andrea's death. What was that? Like, I guess somebody had to die, a major character, but that was not worthy enough to end.
You don't think so?
I don't think it was worth. Season 2, season finale. That was like, oh, that is good. I will be back. But this is like,
you feel like it? Yeah.
The governor.
I can see where you're coming from. He's still alive.
It pissed me off. I was like, what? Are we gonna wait till season 6 to end his goddamn fucking life?
Man, I just honestly, I feel like one more season.
You think so?
He'll get his
But it wouldn't feel right if he died the first episode of season 3, season 4. I mean, you know, like
no, I'm not saying season 4, but I mean, eventually maybe mid-season, maybe.
But even then, wouldn't that be anticlimactic? I mean, wouldn't you want to end on a very high note?
Maybe they're not trying to end on a high note. Maybe they're trying to end on a very serious note. Because throughout the entire series, what do you constantly hear from people who have no hope?
What do you mean?
Who have no hope. What do you constantly hear from people? They have the apocalypse coming. You know, the apocalypse is happening. Zombies are running amok still. People just who have no hope are just like giving up. They're, you know, there's some people who are just like, what's the point? You know?
Yeah.
But I feel like it won't be a climactic ending to the series season finale. I think. Well, they haven't even said how many seasons they're planning, huh?
No. And I was talking to a friend in class. They said that they're, because of what I can tell from like shows and movies, is that they don't hand out like the last few pages of an episode. They leave it to like the day of. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they don't even know what the hell's going on, because when they did Talking Dead with Chris, the Nerdist guy, they were talking to the stars as if they don't know what's going on. Yeah. But yet the season premiere is in fall. So that means they haven't even started filming yet.
No, okay.
So either they're really good actors and they're lying to our faces, or they really don't know what's going on.
They probably could be they probably just have no clue.
Yeah.
But in a way, I kind of feel like that's a good way to write the show. Yeah. Because if you have a TV series and you're like, okay, we'll do, these actors want this kind of money, this amount of money for this many seasons. Yeah. So they have everything planned out, but then all of a sudden they're like, okay, well, what do we write for this season? And then what do we write for this season? If you just keep going as the seasons go, you know, that creative spark's still there. I feel like.
Yeah, true, yeah.
I think maybe that's, maybe that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
But,
what'd you think about the episode before with Merle?
Damn. It was like, damn. I was like, holy shit.
I think that was a better ending.
That could have,
that would have been the best ending.
That could have been a great ending to a season finale.
I think that's why I was so pissed off, because, this is such a great episode, and then this one's like a limp dick.
Yeah.
That's a good band name. Limp Disket.
You're dumb.
Limp Disket.
Anyway.
Limp Dick.
I think, if they would have switched around the episodes,
I would have been fine with that.
Yeah. I think the governor, man, what he did, it was a dick move.
With Merle?
Killing all those people. The last episode, yeah.
And then,
I was like, holy shit.
What's the guy's name? I know it's not Anderson, but freaking...
I just never understood his motives on why.
He's psychotic, dude. He's like...
He's crazy,
him and Rick share a form of They're psychotic, you know?
Yeah.
Rick is more seeing he's hallucinating. He's like lost it. But he's lost it in a way where he is lost. Yeah. But the governor, he's lost it in a chaotic way, like where he's just crazy. He's like,
with Rick, I feel like he is in control of his
really? You think so?
His madness. He's in control and he's aware of how lost he is. Yeah. You know,
he can't help
the very last episode. I mean, he can't help it. He saw his wife on top of that.
Still, he's still seeing his freaking wife.
Platform.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know,
Yeah.
He's very aware that he's lost it, and he's very in control of it, and he knows that he's entered that void of madness, and he needs to control because he is the leader of that group.
Yeah.
And you know, if he loses control, then everybody else is gonna lose their shit, and it's just gonna be over from there.
I thought it was pretty.
With the governor, though, I mean, I understand of being insane, but that part right there, that alone, that reached a whole new level for me. I was just like, how do you kill all those people who followed you, who went in that prison with you, having your back?
Yeah.
One of them could have just been like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna shoot you right now in the head.
Yeah.
And yeah, but
I think a big thing was that they didn't want to go back to the. I mean, was the entire town? It wasn't the entire town. No, it wasn't the entire town because the other ones were the people that couldn't hold a gun or fight. So I guess they didn't want to go back to the prison and start talking and everything. Yeah. So he just wanted to close the loop there. But why would freaking Martinez and the other guy just fucking get in the truck? But you know what? They're equally as because when they went to the place where with like the zombie pit, and then they helped kill that. There was a group of rangers. I'm not sure if they were rangers though, but they were military. Yeah. They just completely massacred them all for their guns. That wasn't innocent of Martinez and them.
No, I don't think so.
What
against the Rangers? Rangers, they have like very specialized training, so I don't think they'd hold their own against.
But they were military. Remember, he drove up with his white thing, and he went into their camp, and everybody was in military uniform, and then he just started shooting. Maybe it's it's TV. Maybe, but yeah, I really don't think that in real life, first zombies wouldn't exist. But I really don't think it'd be that easy to take guns from military. I don't know.
No.
That's so
zombie apocalypse wouldn't even happen in real life.
Yeah. Most people are more planned to handle a zombie apocalypse than their own future, their jobs. What the hell?
Funny. That's actually funny. I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
That's actually
they
true.
actually know what.
They have a foolproof plan.
A foolproof plan, exactly.
We're going to go here, we're going to go here, we're going to have this amount of people, we're going to have these set of rules.
These are our weapons, I already know what kind of weapon would best suit me. A blunt weapon, or everybody wants a crossbow now because of Daryl.
Oh, because of Daryl.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, the crossbow is a badass.
You know what I noticed? And I know it's a TV show.
It's silent and it's deadly.
Yeah. And I know it's a TV show and all that, but Daryl's crossbows kept replenishing. And they kept getting newer. Like, in the very beginning of the season, like, they were all jagged and, like, you could tell he's been reusing them. But the very last episode with Merle, brand new freaking neon green, arrows that just looked like they just came straight from a Big Five, It was like, just completely pristine arrows. It's like, damn.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. His arrows just keep getting nicer.
That's funny. It's like, where'd you get the new arrows, Daryl?
Platinum tip, titanium tip alloy.
I got them from the store.
Yeah.
Shut up! Don't ask questions.
Shut up. Good. That's a good show, man.
It's a great
show. Great show. Breaking Bad coming back in the summer.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
So many good shows, man. So many people are always talking about, there's shit TV.
Television.
Yeah, reality TV.
I actually, that same day I told you I was watching Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Before that, I was watching 30 Rock. For the first
30
time.
30 Rock? Yeah.
30 Rock is an actually good show. I was like,
I started watching Community. Community.
I heard Community is a real good show too.
30 Rock is with
it's Tina Fey.
No, man. Parks and Rec. I was watching Parks and Rec. Oh. The one with Aziz Mug.
Aziz, whatever his name is.
Yeah. The only guy that can pull off a tuxedo suit.
Oh.
Yeah. Nobody else can pull off a tuxedo suit as a normal casual, So freaking.
I think I can.
Tuxedo jacket, I think.
A tuxedo jacket?
Tuxedo jacket. It's like, yeah.
What is that?
Here.
Tuxedo jacket is so it's like a jacket with the tuxedo
jacket
look in front of it.
No. It's a tuxedo jacket. So this.
Oh, dude, I can totally pull that off.
As casual, normal,
Yes,
every day?
Yes, I can totally pull that off.
Really?
Dude, I can totally, with the bow tie, heck yeah. I can totally pull that off.
Let's see how
That
it
is
looks
too
with that.
easy.
Yeah, you see? This one right here.
Oh, that?
That's casual. That's
I can totally
but
pull
it's
that
gray,
off.
you know?
I look, man, I'm not
I think
gonna
it's a
lie.
dark skin.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's a dark skin.
It's the
kinda.
dark skin
Yeah,
thing. It is. It
it's
is.
the dark skin.
Dark skin looks so good on casual wear. And my dark skin looks so good on it. Man, I swear. You should. Were you there for prom? 2010?
No, I don't
No,
think
you
no.
didn't. You didn't go.
No.
My mom forced me to go. But
Oh, yeah.
that was the
you told
one
me.
where, you know,
Yeah.
Cassie
Yeah.
went with Yaki.
You are the worst at making fake names.
Look,
My
look.
Melissa and Diana are pro. Your names don't even
Okay,
make
well,
sense.
look, no one will know. But
Okay.
anyway, hopefully. But anyway, yeah, man, I went with this nice pink Valentine
Really?
black vest and just I look real nice. I was
Wow.
like, man, I was like, and then that's when I figured, yeah, it's the dark skin that really just helps. Dark skin really makes casual wear look good. My Puerto Rican skin just
Puerto Rican
yes,
chocolate. Well, I think that's.
it's
I
about
think
it.
we passed the Walking Dead
Yeah.
spoilers.
We're good.
But you want to do the news?
yeah,
All right, we'll do the news. Google and YouTube were one of the biggest companies to celebrate April Fools, doing it their own style. Google did Google Knows, where it was you search something with your phone, and then try the new Google Knows app or whatever. Like you search something, wet dog, and then you just sniff your phone, and then it'll smell like wet dog.
No way!
So many-
what?
I told my dad about it, and then I saw him the next day, and he's like, "Son, that Google Knows app, it was an April Fool's joke." I'm sorry to say. He thought he was pulling one over on me.
my
He
God.
thought I was serious. I was like, "Dad, just try it out. It's the newest thing from Google."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Sonny, it's
an April Fool's
it's an April Fool's joke. You got conned, my man." And I'm like, "No, I did not. I knew what he was saying." He's like, "No, you got April Fool's thing." No. You're
you
confused
don't-
about how this relationship works. I fool you. He completely thought that I was serious about
That's funny.
it. He was so cocky, like, "Son,
Yeah, he had that chuckle and smirk about him.
can't believe you fell for that."
He was old
hilarious,
school,
man.
would never have fallen for that.
I know exactly.
Back in 69.
Chicken 69. I know.
My dad's been giving me fucking lectures too about that whole, what we talked about the other day.
Oh,
about
yeah, old
capitalism.
school.
Like,
Yeah.
you always have to start from the bottom and work your way up and this and that. I'm just
Yeah.
like, you don't even understand. He was like, I gave you an email for this studio called ND. If you want to go and apply there. And I was just like, I told you, like, time and time again, I don't want to work for a studio. I just don't.
Yeah.
Maybe not right now, but
Well,
like, I just want to go on my own, like, my own way.
yeah.
Independently.
Well, this podcast right
know.
here is a perfect example of people doing their passion as a job. Like most people, you don't have to have a record label. As a matter of fact,
You really
I was
don't.
gonna
You really don't.
mention at the top of the show, if any of you are blooming artists, what do you call them?
Yeah.
If you guys have any songs that you want to get out on the show, just go ahead and send them to podcast. And you know what? Actually, do this. If you don't have a SoundCloud, go ahead and make a SoundCloud account, upload your music, and then send the link to podcast at 915onblast.com. And then we'll get the link, we'll check it out. If we like it, we'll download it, and we'll use it as one of the bumpers to the show. We'll give you guys a little shout out too. Just, to get your band out, to get your mojo out, because this is the time for that. This no more capitalism stuff, no more. When I took philosophy a year or two back, my philosophy teacher was talking about how capitalism, it's everywhere. The whole your Denny's manager working on a salary,
Yeah.
and then your workers working $2.14 an hour because you're supposed to get tips.
Yeah.
And then most people don't believe that, though. Most people believe that, no, you have to get paid minimum. You have to get paid minimum. No, man. At Denny's, you do not get paid minimum. You get paid, 2 something, and you make the rest on tips. That's why people will think that tipping isn't really a big deal. Tipping is a major deal. You have to pay at least the minimum or more to make a difference with them. So, to have the boss not doing anything, and to have the little people doing everything, my dad thinks that that's normal. That's exactly what needs to be happening. And he says that that's how business works. That's how it all goes down. But it's not that way anymore. It's much easier for people to get signed. I mean, to not need a label to make it successful. You make your own music, you put it out yourself, and you sell it on your own, and you make a lot more cash that way.
Yeah. No, I just want to be independent, honestly. And my dad's talking about school, and you got to do this and do that. That's the way I did it. And that was back in the maybe late 80s, late 90s.
And like I was telling you, if it was sex or drugs, that stuff hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Of course, the advice is still pertinent.
Yeah.
The advice is all good advice, but it's not sex or drugs. This is the economy. This is business. It's not the same thing. It still exists. Communism still exists. Capitalism still exists.
Yeah, I was like, communism. That died years ago, my friend.
Oh man, a lot of extreme right wingers say that it's coming back.
Okay,
it's just so funny.
Okay.
The extremists on both sides are so entertaining to listen to. But
I think it's a lot more hilarious when it's coming from the right wing.
Yeah, I think I don't sure if it was.
Man,
before,
we're in the 21st century right now. Anyone has any right to love whoever they are, to whoever
Fox,
they want.
yeah,
dude.
Fox released a,
and I hate those excuses of just like, oh, but it's not in the Bible and God looks down upon it. Yeah. God does not care.
Let's just get into it right now. This is the inaugural episode.
I'm pretty sure God has more important issues to deal with than the left and right wing.
Everybody talks about
fighting each other.
Everybody talks about our holy God and everything. Like, God is all powerful, all good and powerful.
Hold on. Don't mean to cut you off. For anyone listening who's religious, me and Danny were both very, we're religious. Yeah. We're not we're not offending. We don't mean to offend anyone. I just want to put that out there before anyone starts, commenting and.
Yeah, I think we should have gotten into.
Things get out of hand, and it's like, hey, we weren't offending you, and that's not what we aim for.
Well, this podcast is the same as what I've always been trying to do. Open people's minds, because it's not a cult, not in a culty way, but I'm not even saying to pursue. I'm not even trying to pursue. I'm just saying, open people's minds. That's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to persuade. I'm not trying to do anything. If you believe in paganism, good. If you're an atheist, more power to you. Catholicism. What I don't like is the ignorance of it all. Ignorant atheists, ignorant born-again Christians, ignorant, I hate ignorance. So if you just have an open mind, huzzah, mazel tov, all that good stuff. I think we should give a little bit of background, though, since this is the inaugural episode. I do not like what religion stands for at the moment, so I don't really. If I were to consider myself a religion, I would consider myself Catholic just from how I was raised. But I more like to take it out. I like to take out the religion part, so that the way I look at it is just a more direct link towards me and God. But just because of the way that man just takes it, puts a spin on it, puts a stank on it, and then brands it as completely different. I just don't like how it's so easy for that to happen. We take the Bible, a lot of people take the Bible as literal. You know, everything that happened in it is literal, and I think that when you think that way, it's a lot easy to... When you take the Bible literal for Christians, it makes it more definitive and makes it so that nobody else can have an opinion.
Yeah.
And when atheists take the Bible literal, it's more... Do you really think it rained for 40 days and flooded the entire world?
And
it's
some
like
guy with a huge stick just
yeah,
parted
exactly.
the ocean?
Do you really believe that happens?
Is that?
And it's just, it's like watching, it's like watching the extremist on political sides fight. It's like, no, neither. Just can we just take the message? Can we just take the message and live with the life? You know, we don't have to take it literal, and we don't have to look down upon people that don't believe in it.
Yeah. Not a girl named Mary didn't really have a kid and was a virgin still.
Oh, you know. Yeah. I think the messages are what really kind of like a Christmas Carol. The Jim Carrey one. I freaking love that movie. Yeah. And where he's like, you know, why do you close all the bread shops and, you know, all the places where people heat their meals every Sabbath day? And then the ghost of Christmas Present, you know, shakes the house and, like, you know, looks down at him, comes right to his face. You know, the practices of your men of the cloth are just as strange to me as they are to you. Don't blame them for what we stand for. That's true, you know, like, men and God are different. Completely. Why? I don't know. For men to talk about what God really wants as literal speak, I don't know. But if you take the message, it's not hard. Live a good life. Treat people good. I highly doubt that this all-powerful, loving God is going to ban a gay person from heaven because he fell in love with another man. You know? And like I said, like I was talking to you before, if he became gay because of sexual molestation and that caused a chaotic, you know, some kind of mental breakdown, why would God punish over a crime? If he was born gay, why would God punish him for being born what God wanted him to be born? It's no win, and I just don't understand that kind of thinking, you know? So
that's old thinking.
And with people saying that you choose to be gay,
no,
I hate that, dude.
Yeah,
I hate that.
No, I think something happens during.
But did you hear about the comic book characters turning gay now?
Who?
There was talk about Batman.
Oh,
there was talk about Batman and Superman.
Look,
just talk though. Just talk.
This better not go through.
Nothing official.
This better not go through. Because I swear,
more and more superheroes are turning gay to fit the more modern lifestyle.
No,
and I'm like,
okay. I'm not completely against it. I can see where they're going. They're trying to, you know, cater to the homosexual fans. But it's totally against the character arcs.
But and you don't choose to be gay. What kind of message is like?
That's true. I can see.
You know,
man,
if he's been straight his entire life, Bruce Wayne seducing all these women and all that stuff,
that'd be a little hard to believe.
Yeah,
for him
what?
To finally.
I never liked pussy. I liked.
I just carried it around with me.
Yeah.
Just
me and oh god, I just had me and Robin met in the back
Oh my god.
once in a while.
Man.
Damn it.
I can see where they
I see what they're trying to think about, but I don't know. It's just talk, nothing official. Just rumors.
Look, Batman being one of my favorite No. Not one of my favorite. Batman is
your
my
favorite? I really like Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Iron Man's cool. I'm not a huge fan of. It's only been recently that I started liking Iron Man more.
Yeah.
But I think I like Tony Stark more than Iron Man.
I love this debate where we go Batman or Iron Man. And everyone's like, yeah, well, take away the suit. Take away the suit. It's like he's still a martial artist.
The suit.
No. Like, we're talking about like the actual heroes, whatever makes the heroes. You know, Batman, he has martial arts. He's
been trained by the League of Shadows.
Yeah, he is like a famous, not famous. He's a really good detective.
Really good with information, data.
Tony Stark.
That's his superpower. Ultimately, he has martial art skills.
That's what I'm talking about.
Capoeira.
Yeah. He's in pain.
Coup de grace.
You know, he learned from his pain and everything. But take away all background. Just go put the suit and put the bat against each other. Yeah, if he's gonna put him in some, you know, jujitsu stuff, then go ahead. But I want to see some freaking action. I don't care about the history. I don't care about his mom, dad dying, whatever. Just fight. Just fight. You know, like I want to see what happens.
Look, I'm pretty sure Batman would have information on how to get to Tony Stark.
That's what I was thinking.
Before
because
they even fight.
But
then,
an EMP,
that's when Batman would strike.
An EMP, I don't think that would work because like an EMP battering or whatever. Because they did a they did a study. If Batman were to carry everything that he's ever carried in his career, he would have like over 300 gadgets on him at all times, and it would weigh like close to 500 pounds. Especially with like the shark gun or whatever that was, and his grappling hooks and his freaking gun. That he wouldn't.
Then I don't think he would. Let's say they do encounter each other, and then they encounter each other and they brawl up a little bit, but then something happens and then they'd have to like delay that fight for another time. Batman would then go back to his lab, his bat cave, and he would invent a suit. He has the money for the materials. He would invent a power suit that could go up against Iron Man.
What about Iron Man? He's like just as smart. He learned nuclear thermal physics in one night.
But you have to understand his arrogance. His arrogance is his mouth.
Yeah,
Tony Stark's mouth.
But I think
he has a bigger mouth. He has the brain
though to back it up though.
That is true. That is true. But his arrogance and his ego. Batman he has an ego and arrogance about himself, but it's not a big mouth kind of ego. It's just sort of like, I'm gonna sit here and have both of my chicks from Germany just look at you as a fool. Tony Stark can do the same thing, but then he'll be mouthing off.
Yeah.
And it's just be like, okay, well. So I think he'll go, like, let's say they battle, then something happens, they depart. They go back to their homes or whatever and be like, man, that was a tough fight. I have to be prepared for another one. Alright, well, Batman's going to get on it. And he's going to be on it. Tony Stark, he might just be like...
Suit on suit, though.
Tony Stark would be like, I have to destroy him. But first I'm going to go to this party. And I'm going to flirt with all these girls.
Drink some more chloroform.
Yeah, drink some more.
Get a donut.
Yeah. And then just come home wasted, and by that time, Batman, when he wakes up, Batman is just sitting there right in front of him with the bat suit, iron suit, and just...
I don't know.
I mean, we just have to be realistic.
That would be good, though, to get an Iron Man bat suit.
Yeah.
And then that would be a good fight. That'd be good. Freaking Hulkbuster, man. Hulkbuster.
I don't know. You have to consider, like, the characters as themselves. You can't just be like, Batman here, Iron Man there, fight.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's not just that simple. How are they gonna, find each other to fight?
Yeah.
You know, they're both different universes, DC and then Iron Man is Marvel.
That'd be so good, though.
I know Spider-Man would beat Batman for sure.
Really?
Yeah, Spider-Man would definitely beat Batman. Batman, I don't think he'd have anything to go against.
He's a powerhouse, Batman is.
Yeah.
You know, and Spider-Man, he has, superhuman strength, which he never uses in the movies.
Yeah, he does.
When?
Yeah, in the first 3 movies.
What does he do?
He lifts... Hold on. In the second movie, Spider-Man 2, where the clock tower at the end is falling.
Oh, yeah. No, I take that back.
And of course,
he's stopping the train.
Stopping the train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of
yeah.
where he uses his superhero strength.
They need more of that, though.
They do need more of that.
Because, I mean...
They need more of his quips,
Iron
too.
Man, freaking... You see him stop a car, then you see all the thrusters. Like,
they need more of his quips.
You know, yeah.
You know, I think that's the one thing
Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man, I saw it, too, not too long ago. Like, maybe a month ago for the first time.
It's alright.
I liked it. I was like, this is a good step. This is a good step.
Yeah, it's a good step.
It's a good step to a franchise.
Yeah.
I thought he needs more quips. Not throwaway lines. I think he had more throwaway lines than actual quips.
Yeah.
You know, it was like he was fighting the lizard and he was like, uh-oh, somebody's been a bad lizard. You know, and it's just like, okay, that's a funny throwaway line. And
yeah.
You know, and then the scene with the burglar in the car. Well, he was in the back seat of the car already, and the burglar came in.
That is true. They needed a lot.
That was a good scene. That was a good scene where he was talking a lot.
He
was talking a lot on that one. I was like, all right, this is a real good scene. Yeah. But then after that, there was just only like a couple of scenes. I think they'll have more of that in the second one. Hopefully,
they say a lot of it.
It's because Spider-Man is that kind of character where it's like, shut up already, but you love him, so you don't say it. And it's just like,
a lot of people were saying that he was the Edward. That he was like the Twilight of the Spider-Man.
Okay.
A lot of them were saying that he was just like shiny and pretty boy. And I didn't see that.
There were some scenes. I remember that fighting scene in the school with the lizard where he had that finesse and panache about him. And I was like, that's fucking Spider-Man.
In the library?
No. Well, yeah, in the library too.
Wait, what did you say? I heard library.
No, not in the school. Okay, when Gwen Stacy is there and hits the lizard... And then Spider-Man notices that, and then he ties up the lizard with all these webs so fast, so quick.
I'm telling you, man.
It was that finesse and panache that Spider-Man has. I was like, that right there, that fucking scene right there is so Spider-Man.
Not only is he using the web,
he's doing it so quick, and he's on it. He's on it. He's tying up the lizard. The lizard just doesn't know what's going on.
He's slowing down.
And then he's slowing him down. So he can get Gwen Stacy out of there.
Exactly.
And then while the lizard is facing this way, one way of the hall, and then Spider-Man is just behind him, and then he kind of just does this backward, just kind of spider web, and grabs a hold of Gwen Stacy and pulls him closer to him, and he grabs a hold of her, just holding her, and was like, "I'm gonna throw you out the window now." And then she was just like, "Wait, what?" And then he throws her out. Yeah, and it was just I was like, that's fucking Spider-Man. That's something that the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films did not have.
Yeah,
that panache about him.
I liked it though because he was like he wasn't fighting. He wasn't walking around. He was on him, spinning a web and crawling.
Oh while he was doing it exactly.
He was crawling and spinning a web at the same time.
Spinning webs at the same time. It was sort of like a human spider
doing
exactly.
It.
I was like, that's fucking Spider-Man right there.
Yeah.
The very first Spider-Man movie with Sam Raimi was no. I think the Amazing Spider-Man, the latest one, has a much more human story to it. It's more about Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Than Spider-Man. Like, you have Spider-Man in a lot of scenes, but not as much as the very first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The very first Spider-Man is just like Peter Parker. He gets the powers, and then it's him dealing with his responsibility or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
I think the one flaw of the Amazing Spider-Man is that one scene with Uncle Ben dies. It's like
trying to remember it.
The guy, he's running out of the store with the money.
Uh-huh.
He trips and the gun just slides on the floor. Uh-huh. And Uncle Ben is right in there, right in front of him, and sees the gun. And then Uncle Ben dives toward him so he doesn't get the gun. Any human who sees a gun on the floor and someone clearly, it's the person who tripped, it's theirs.
Yeah.
Let's say you're walking, and you see someone trip clearly right in front of you. You clearly see it, and you see a gun just flop out of the jacket. What are you gonna do? You're gonna back the hell up. I'm like, hey, that's a gun. That's yours. I don't want no problems. You go right ahead.
They actually did a study.
Uncle Ben, he just goes up to the gun and tries to hold him and tries to prevent him from getting the gun, and it's like that. No human being would ever do that. I don't care who you are.
They did the study where this robbery thing where this guy walked in the middle of a robbery, and he automatically gave his wallet to the robber. But he wasn't going after wallets, he was just going for the cash, and he was the only one that got robbed that night, aside from the store. The robber was just there to rob the cashier, the store.
Yeah.
But out of the civilians, the guy that gave him his wallet was the only one that got his wallet stolen that night. So everybody else just kept quiet, but he didn't know, because he just walked into that store, saw the robber, oh, here's my wallet. But he wasn't there for wallets. He was there just for the cash register money.
Yeah.
And so they were talking about how it's a psychological thing to where people are much better at being victims than being heroes. 99% of the time, nobody's going to stop that robber.
Oh, I can see where that's going. Oh,
once you're in the situation, man.
Yeah, it's a whole different.
It's
monster.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's a different.
That's
monster,
why everybody has this plan for the zombie apocalypse. Yet we're still scared of spiders and roaches. Yeah. We're still scared of the little things. We're still scared of the dark.
Man, I will never. I have this big phobia of bugs, man. I don't think I'll ever get over it. I hope one day I can get over it, but. Man, I see a bug and I start flipping out. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I have this big fear of heights, man. I can't even climb a ladder, but if the zombie apocalypse comes, I'm going to have to get to high places,
You're going to have to do it. Of course. What's going on in the news, man? I haven't heard anything from the news, actually.
YouTube, well, we're still on the... That's going to be like its own segment. YouTube shared for their April Fools, they did a video saying that thank you all for participating in this contest. We now have, so and so, for every 30 minutes, 70 hours of footage has been uploaded every minute. And, just that statistic, 70 hours every minute is uploaded to YouTube, and I believe that.
What?
Dude. But he's
Wait, no, that's 70 hours of content?
Yeah.
Are uploaded to YouTube
every minute.
Every minute? Oh, no way.
Let's hear it.
No.
Let's hear the exact video.
That's funny.
Stupid YouTube.
We are so close to the end. Tonight at midnight, YouTube.com will no longer be accepting entries. After 8 amazing years, it is finally time to review everything that has been uploaded to our site and begin the process of selecting a winner.
We started YouTube in 2005 as a contest with a simple goal to
2005,
find the best video
really?
in the world. We had no idea we'd get such a great response. You've uploaded over 70 hours of footage every minute, and we've been blown away by the variety, imagination, and anything goes spirit that has driven the competition.
We are all storytellers. That's what pulled me into this concept.
Antoine.
Oh my god.
That's exactly when he showed up. When he showed up.
I would like to say, I hope you enjoyed your 5 minutes of fame,
YouTube
sir.
judge. When I saw that he was a
YouTube
judge, I was like, get out of here right now. This is a joke. And obviously, I mean, when they said that they were going to shut down YouTube that night, it's like, nah. No, you're not. Not with all the podcasts I have uploaded. No, you're not. I'm gonna find someone and I will end someone's life.
I have anything to say about
if I have anything to say,
you will remain running. As long as I live.
Yeah.
I swear. I swear to you, YouTube. That's hilarious. That's a good April Fool's joke.
So,
I remember this one April Fool's joke that I actually fell for. Hard.
From YouTube or what?
No, not from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It was long. It was like 8th grade when I was living in Germany still. So my dad and my mom called me and my sister upstairs, and we're just like wondering like what's going on. And this is late at night. This is around 9. So we're thinking like, oh, they're not gonna, April Fool's is far from our mind. So we go upstairs, and they show us an email that was sent from our principal. Clearly, like our principal's name and his email. Wow. And what it was saying was that we are happy that you're reading this email, parents, and we're happy to announce a new program coming soon to VHS, which is Vilsack High School. Shout out to all my Falcons. I love y'all. Anyway, there's this new program that every student in the school would have to go back, to school Saturday. So basically, it was saying that we have school from Monday to Saturday, but Sundays were off. And I'm sitting there just rereading the email like 20 times, and I was like, "There's no way this is happening." And my sister, she was like 7th grade at the time. She actually started crying, like tears crying.
Wow.
Like, "No, this is not possible. I
Wow.
hate this. I hate this." And I was just looking at her like,
That's crazy.
whoa. And I was looking at the email and looking at her. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was so like mind blown. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And then I saw another email that was sent by him, and then he was just like, April Fools, the principal. I was just like,
So it was from the principal.
God, it was from the principal.
Wow,
I
that's
was like,
good.
what?
That's cool. Oh my god, I thought your parents are just the masters of Photoshop, and that's really cool.
No, it was actually from the principal.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
I was like, wow, he actually got us. I'm like, what an ass.
April Fools.
That's
I
something
used to
you
be,
don't joke about when you're a kid.
Yeah. April Fools. I don't remember playing any good tricks other than the usual.
Oh, I played some good.
The usual stuff.
Yeah, it was a pretty good joke. I think one April Fool's joke I find memorable. Very, very memorable. Man. It was so long ago. I put my dad's shaving cream on my sister's face while she was sleeping. It was like early
Classic.
morning. It was like early morning, early morning April Fool's. And I'm putting it on, and my sister's a very heavy sleeper. You can punch her in the face, and she's still
Wow.
no.
That's David,
No.
man.
No.
Oh, David. There's been times where we had to share a bed for a couple of nights. I forget why, but in the old house, we were a lot younger, and I was literally, and I didn't know I was doing this until I would recall, I'd recall my memory. I would get up in the middle of the night, and he would be taking up most of the bed. And then I would start punching him in the back and kicking him, and then he just nothing. And I would get mad, so mad, and I was asleep myself, so I didn't really know what I was doing. But I kept elbowing him, like, move, and it's he just wouldn't move, and so I'd have to lift him up, and that's when I started to wake up, and I was so angry because I just want to go back to sleep, and
That's funny.
he's out. He is out.
Yeah.
There'll be times where we have to wake him up because we need him to get up or something, and he would be standing up and he'd still asleep.
My sister does. Yeah, my sister's.
But you can't move them they can't walk.
Yeah.
But he'd just be.
But they're standing exactly still, standing up.
It's either standing up or you're laying down. And they can't walk because then they'll just fall over.
Yeah, my sister does the exact
start
same
walking.
thing.
But
my God. No, but back to the April Fool's joke. I put my dad's shaving cream on her face.
Oh, yeah.
Just all over her face. Just all over her face. And usually my sister's the one to wake up in the morning, take a shower,
wow,
look all pretty. You know how girls are. Do makeup. But I happened to do it on a day where she was just she just didn't care to do any of her makeup, so she didn't do it. So she just happened to just not go to the bathroom at all. And look in the mirror. So she came.
How do you not smell it? Was it unscented? I guess
it was unscented. Yeah.
Damn.
It was one of those little cheap army shaving creams.
Oh, okay.
My dad was in the army still.
Yeah.
So, she she comes downstairs, and we're all eating breakfast. I'm already dressed, ready for school, because we used to go to the same elementary school, so she walks with me, and. She walks downstairs, just dressed up, backpack ready to go, and she's like, "What are we having for breakfast?" And I was like, "There's pancakes in the microwave." And I have this big smile on my face. I can't even hide it. And she grabs her pancakes, puts syrup on them, grabs a fork, and starts eating them. She starts eating the pancakes, and she eventually halfway through the pancakes, she starts noticing the shaving cream on her plate. And then she's just freaking out. She was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I just told her I don't know." And I kept doing whatever I was doing. And I was like, "Hurry up, because we gotta go catch the bus."
Oh my God.
And so she just didn't finish her pancakes. And then I swear, My mom, she was like busy doing upstairs, so she didn't get a chance to see my sister. So we're in the bus, and everyone's like, "What happened to your face?" And she was like, "What's wrong with it?" And my sister, she's like very superficial. She's like, "Why? What's wrong with it?" She starts touching it, and then she feels the shaving cream in her face, and she just like, "Ah, what did you do?" I was like, "I didn't do anything." What? So she starts punching me and everything. It was pretty funny. So we just grabbed the bus. The German bus had napkins where the bus driver was, or towels. So we just grabbed towels and we just wiped the shaving cream. But the funny thing is though, that she had her friends tell her what happened. It was pretty funny.
That is nuts.
Yeah, I think that was my most memorable. I have a lot of memorable memories of just my sister though.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But a couple of other companies did April Fools though. StarCraft, this game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's a new unit coming back. It's called the Warhound, and for April Fools, they, the way the game is, it's all you start off with a base with a limited number of workers, and you got to get minerals and build your way to an army, and you have little workers, probes, SCVs, and stuff like that. And since the Warhound was coming back, this army type tank thing, they replaced all the little workers with mini Warhounds. And so everyone was like, what is this? And there's 3 races, and the Warhound is a human race, so they changed it with the alien races too, and they did that. I'm pretty sure other games did something. I think Black Ops had something. I forgot, I didn't write it down. But, what else? Reddit changed a lot of stuff, like Team Fortress 2. I forget what it is. I don't play that game, but they completely changed all the interface and everything, and a lot of people just stayed off Reddit that day because it was so confusing, so silly.
That's hilarious.
A lot of people said it was very silly, categorizing in the entire Reddit into the 2 teams, Oranged or whatever, and the other one. But I don't know. I think April Fools just keeps getting better and better, because last year I know YouTube did they did YouTube like it was Netflix. Like, go ahead and order now, and then we'll send you DVDs of our videos. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Like, that's not gonna happen. They're obvious, but it's amusing. It's very amusing what they do.
I like those April Fool's jokes.
Yeah.
Like back then, when you're younger, you're just like, you want to make fun of people, or you want to,
pranks and stuff.
Pranks, pranks. But now it's just like, you clearly know it's an April Fool's
but
joke. But it's just so great that you just, you can't help but laugh and just continue onward.
Yeah, because the StarCraft community on Reddit, the StarCraft community on Reddit, when we saw the Warhounds, we were like, ha, yeah. Alright. And then we just play. It doesn't affect the game.
It doesn't affect the game or anything.
It's just, you change the outlook on it. The same thing with Reddit. It didn't really change everything, but it's confusing seeing it all, like, all wacky and stuff. So.
I think this is the first Easter that everybody was saying Happy Easter, because I don't remember any
really?
other Easters. Yeah, I don't remember.
Good.
I don't remember any other Easters where everyone was just like, "Oh, Happy Easter."
I know a lot of people.
Happy about
see,
it. I was just like,
this is why it goes back to like the whole atheist thing.
Yeah.
I know a lot of atheists that celebrate Christmas, that celebrate all this stuff for the spirit of it all. When I say that I still believe in Santa Claus, people look at me like, yeah, no you don't, or whatever. But like, it's the spirit of Christmas. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't say. I guess I shouldn't say Santa Claus, but it's the spirit of Christmas.
But Santa Claus is the
spirit of
the symbol of Christmas.
There you go.
Think of Christmas and you think of Santa
there you go.
Claus.
Yeah. And it's very magical. It's very magical, and for atheists to even celebrate it and say Merry Christmas and all that stuff. That's why I think it's these people that just want attention when they're like, Happy Holidays. That it's just, you're just trying to make a scene.
Yeah.
I know like at least 5 atheists that still, oh, Merry Christmas and whatever, just why not? A lot of people say why. The people that I know, why not? It's no big deal. Happy Easter, And a lot of people become malice, it's like, oh, this doesn't happen. He doesn't rise from the dead, What is Jesus, the Walking Dead of back then? And it's like,
If I know someone who ever said that to my face, a lot
of people say that he's the first zombie and all that stuff. And It's like you're missing the point. I know, I get it. I get what you're trying to say, but
The first zombie.
I don't know.
That's actually pretty
But
funny.
yeah, you know, it's refreshing. You know, that's cool.
It's like stupid funny. The first zombie. Just yeah, man. This I've been feeling weird, dude. I don't know. Just like everything about this month. This is a weird month.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like this is a weird month.
I think the heat freaking in El Paso is already... I was outside today, and it's shitty because of my allergies. But it's already starting to get really, really hot.
I feel
and
bad
it's
for people who like born and raised here but are allergic to the dust.
Yeah.
God,
really bad.
I couldn't.
Well, I have oral
I'm pretty sure
allergy
they have
syndrome.
medication for that, but...
I have oral allergy syndrome, would mean the fruit grown here, like, it's mild. It's very mild. Like, if it was full, then my throat would swell up, and I'm like, no. But I just get the itchy feeling in my throat and my ears.
Yeah.
I just get that little itchy feeling when I eat strawberries, bananas, not apples, but oranges. I think anything with like acid, something like that. I get a little tingling, and I just can't help it. I'm like with watermelon too, and it sucks because watermelon's delicious, and I didn't have this when I was younger.
Is good. Yeah.
You know, but I've heard that it happens with a lot of adults that they start to get this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell, man.
That's weird.
Freaking watermelon, it's good.
Don't eat the rot. I was joking about that.
Have you heard about all this North Korea stuff?
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Do you think that's...
My dad? He tried to freak me out about the whole
What?
thing. He gave me another one of his famous lectures and was like, you know, everything that's been going on in Korea, have you heard about that? I just rolled my eyes. No. He was like, okay, well, they're thinking of launching their missiles. So that means you might get a call back into the service, or I might get a call back into the service. So I don't know what you're going to do with your life. This and that. I'm just like, alright, well, I'll be waiting for that call then. I mean, I just don't know. I really don't know. I mean, sorry if, you know, call me ignorant if you want, but I mean, I just haven't had time to look at the news because I don't have internet in the house, first of all.
No,
and then you know, I have to go to work, you know, so either if I'm not at the house, I'm at work. If I'm not at either of those, I'm at, and you know, shout out to Anthony. I'm at Anthony's house recording.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm trying to keep myself busy. You know, I used to keep up with the news all the time. You know, when I had internet back in Phoenix, but I mean, now that I don't have internet, it's just like, okay.
A lot of people like your dad are taking this very seriously, but a lot of people like us, and it's kind of weird because we're the ones that have the information all at our fingertips. We're more engulfed in the news rather than the other generation where only get their news from Fox, MSNBC.
No, not
CNN,
even. No,
you know,
older generation, they get it from newspapers.
You know, like those four media, as opposed to like hundreds of sites.
You gotta understand, like not everyone had TV back then. You know, not everyone was raised with a TV.
Well, what I'm saying, you know, what they have now and what we have, what we're most familiar with. We have more information to go by than their media is so freaking stupid because they pump up the bad and don't report nearly as much as the good. Exactly. So, of course, they get this thought, this vision of, you know, all this stuff. Yeah, exactly. But what I'm getting from all this North Korea stuff is, call me ignorant, but I don't believe it. You know, like I'm almost willing to bet on it. I wouldn't. No, I would not do that.
No,
I would not do that. But I have bet before on like the H1N1 and the bird flu and all that stuff. I was like, this is nothing. It'll pass. And like everyone's like, you're freaking out and like, you know, washing their hands and all that stuff.
The whole big deal back, you know, what was it, junior, senior year, where everyone was freaking out about the whole.
H1?
No, not H1.
Bird flu.
Not
mad
bird
cow.
Flu. Not mad cow. But it's on your hair a lot.
Lice?
I think it was like this whole lice epidemic that people were just freaking out. I remember not anthrax.
Okay.
I think it was like something with this whole lice epidemic. People were getting sick and people were dying or something.
Wow.
You don't remember that?
No.
Or it might have been the bird flu.
Was that when quarantine came out? I think that's when quarantine came out.
I think, long story short, people were just freaking the hell out. And I remember going to Whataburger, and they were just like, "Oh, here's your number. It'll be out in a few minutes. Also, take these wipes to wash your hands."
Wow.
I was just like, hold on. Whataburger, you really telling me to take these wipes? I was like, I'll take them anyway, because, I do like to be clean. But, but I mean, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Me, I take it as how it was and how I take it now. I'm just like, someone who doesn't like you clearly, and they're just like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fuck you up, this and that. I'm just like, okay, well, you're just talking. I mean, I don't see you doing anything.
Exactly.
That's how I take it about this whole North Korea thing,
And have to.
North Korea, they're like, we're going to launch missiles.
I saw this picture saying
it's been about 5 days.
I saw
this. We're going to launch missiles about a month ago. I mean, you've been saying that for 3 years now.
Yeah.
A couple of years they've been saying, "Oh, we're going to launch missiles. I promise you." Where are the missiles? I mean, I don't know, me. I hate to be that ignorant. I mean, not that arrogant or ignorant, but I mean, I don't know. They've been saying that for years now. They haven't done anything. They say it now, and it's like, okay.
There was this picture saying
that's how I take it.
That he doesn't really want to blow up the U.S. His translator is just a dick.
Oh yeah,
I saw that picture. I was like,
imagine though. If that would happen. I wouldn't, man. That translator.
That's right. It's like he's just. What's going on? Why do they hate us so much? Like,
you'll find out soon enough.
The translators, the mastermind.
I remember I was at my friend's house. I was at my friend's house, and we were watching the news for a little bit. They said that no, it was on the radio. They said that they sent a biochemical team and an arms team to North Korea, and that to me, I was just like, we already have like a base there, not in North Korea but in South Korea. Yeah, so I mean, well, I don't know. Me, I just
what I was thinking. It was a joke, but South Korea is like
social media. That's another thing too. Social media is everywhere now.
Yeah,
practically anywhere now. They could have just said that just to have people talking. I mean, I don't really know the whole reason behind all this North Korea launching missiles thing, but all I know is they're a bunch of dicks.
Well, yeah, no doubt.
But I mean, yeah, I just
what I was gonna say is that my joke was that South Korea is like not the masters, but their entire thing is StarCraft. They're the ones that they have more StarCraft on their sports channels than they do anything else. Yeah. Like we watch football, they watch StarCraft. It's freaking weird. But I was saying that maybe Kim Jong, whatever that should just play a little StarCraft. Take a little, make some money.
Makes sense.
Make some money playing StarCraft rather than making nuclear warheads.
Play BioShock Infinite. Because I know you're listening to this, leader of North Korea, wherever you are. I know you're listening to our podcast. Oh yeah, the translator too. I know you're listening to our podcast right now, and I think you should definitely play some BioShock Infinite. The ending will definitely open your mind.
Open your mind, yeah.
And it will definitely open your mind, and you may want to reconsider your little plan. I guess.
Yeah,
they've been saying that for years, though, man.
They said nuclear weapons are the nation's life. They straight out said that. So I don't know what they're trying to prove, though. I don't know what
of our nation.
No, them. They're like this is. It's like this is our life force. This is what we live for.
Then why would you want to waste that nuclear power on someone else?
They want to be the power, I guess.
I guess. Okay. Well.
They want because I don't know. I can see their plan.
If something happens, which I wholeheartedly doubt anything will happen. If something happens and a whole war breaks out, and I get a call, I'll accept the call. Yeah, sure. I'll be happy to defend this country, but honestly, besides
But you know what I believe, though? You know what I believe?
I just don't think...
I highly believe that with all this talk, we're talking about it, but I really do believe that there's a SEAL team out there just ready. They're just ready.
Dude.
I really do.
Man, Obama, you... 10 years. Since... 10 years. 10 years or 11?
What? Since the... I think it's 11. 11.
2011 was when Osama bin Laden died? They killed Osama bin Laden?
Osama bin Laden was like 2 years ago.
So, 2011.
Yeah.
Okay. So, from 2001 to 2011, 10 years, to find one guy. We clearly know where this Kim Jong-un dude is in North Korea. We clearly know where you are. North Korea isn't that big of a country. Plus, no, matter of fact, the entire peninsula, if it is a peninsula, I think, if I'm getting my geography right, it's not the entire Korea country is not big, and it's split. South Korea in the bottom, and of course North Korea at the top.
Yeah.
North Korea, from what I remember, North Korea is pretty small. You know where he is clearly. Why don't you just send a SEAL team to go out there? I mean, well, no.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, it's not that simple. I just remembered basic training. It's not that simple.
Yeah.
You have to. It's this whole process, and
but it's
imagine the whole it's this whole protocol where we can't shoot. We can't have we can't have too much firepower on just one. The Geneva Convention. There we go. The Geneva Convention. We always have to obey by that. So we can't just send a SEAL team out there.
Even though
it would be just simple. But I mean, if we do that, then I'm pretty sure it just make things worse. Yeah. So. Yeah.
But I think, as soon as that one, I just it's nice to think that the SEAL team's already in place. They're already locked on at all times. And then, as soon as he makes the mistake, launch the missiles. As soon as it leaves...
Launch the missiles! That's not Korean, but...
As soon as it leaves, it's... what's it called? Freaking...
Korea?
I don't want to call it a barrel, because missiles don't come out of barrels.
No.
Well, as soon as it leaves the freaking...
As soon as the missile is launched, I'm pretty sure...
They'll take their shots.
Yeah.
This is just my fantasy. They'll take their shots. We'll have the laser shoot it out of the sky, or Iron Man freaking float it.
Iron Man will shoot it out of the sky.
I think,
and then the SEAL team will wave at Tony Stark.
Right.
Thank you, Tony. You're welcome, soldiers. And it just flies off into the sunset.
A backup.
And he flies into the helicarrier.
A backup atom bomb is starting to go off too, and then Batman comes in. I got this, guys. Mix it up.
Batarang. That's hilarious.
I think Avengers had a one-up the Dark Knight by doing a nuclear bomb instead of the atom bomb. Yeah. Just got to one-up the freaking DC universe.
I think the Avengers... Man, I hate saying that, but the Avengers is definitely better than the Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises was disappointing.
Really?
You never seen it?
Yeah.
No, you've seen it? I hated how
they
did
it's different,
Talia.
Dude. It's different universes.
No, I just hated how, like, Talia al Ghul is supposed to be in love with Batman.
Yeah.
In the movie, she's in love with Bane.
No, she's not in love with Bane.
Yeah, she's in love with him.
No, she flat out says, his only mistake was falling in love with me. But he knew that it would never be. Like we would never be together. So he would have to accept that, and that's why he's always in pain.
Nah.
Am I reading that wrong?
I don't. Maybe I have to watch the movie again, because that does make sense. Yeah, I have to watch the movie again. I don't know, but me in the theater, I just took it as you're in love because you're alright.
Freaking shaved, man. Shaved wrong.
No, I just like the way she just kind of just calmly just grabs his face and looks into his eyes and
Bane.
Yeah, no, Talia al Ghul to Bane.
Yeah,
and I just thought are you in love with him? What the fuck?
No, she's just sinister. She's Melissa. I'm Bane. She's Melissa. So, inside jokes that nobody will ever get. But, you want to do a movie blast?
Yeah. Movie blast.
Well, this movie we neither of us have seen, but just from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be a good movie. And when I say good movie, bless you, Will. I was talking about just the irony. A lot of people are... You haven't seen Spring Breakers, have you?
Mm-mm.
Spring Breakers, a lot of people want to see, and a lot of people are going crazy over it. A lot of people are saying that it's, such a great movie and everything else. But what a lot of people don't understand about this age, this generation, is satire. A lot of people don't get sarcasm or satire. Project X is a brilliant example. Project X was satire. Project X was sarcasm. Project X was making fun of our generation. And what did our generation do? We attempted that same party
exact thing
and had 2 deaths.
Yeah.
At least that I know. There probably have been a lot more.
Hollywood
is making fun of us. And we're over here falling into it like, yeah, Spring Break!
We gotta make a bigger party than Project X.
Yeah, we have to make a bigger party.
No, dude.
Listen, they are making fun of us, which is good. I love good, bad movies. I love Transformers, the Fast and the Furious. They're good. I love them. They're good, dumb fun. I know you probably, really think they're there, but it's good, dumb fun.
I can understand Fast and the Furious. Transformers? No. The only one I will give a pass is the first one. Because it gives me... It's just nostalgic for me as when I was... My freshman year is when it came out.
There's 3, right?
There's 3, yeah. They're coming out with the fourth one. The very first one came out 07. 07 was such a good year for me, man. I will never forget 07, man. 07 was a good year.
I liked the first one.
So, that's why I give the first one a
I didn't like the one with... I think it was the second one. Which one is the second one?
When they had the 2 little black robots talking gangster.
Is that the one with the pyramid?
Yeah, that's the one with the pyramid.
I think that's the one that I don't... Or was the third one that I don't like?
I heard the third one was good.
Oh, no, it's the third one that I think... No.
It's the one...
I think it was too long. The third one was too long. It was when I was still with Diana. We're using a fake name, by the way, because... We don't want
to explain it.
Illegal. Well, this is the inaugural episode, but when I was with my ex, we saw that movie, and like by an hour 30, she was like, "Oh, I'm so done," and it was like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
Oh, we're really gonna sit here for the rest of it? And they just
was that you?
No, this is Diana.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, and I kind of agreed with her because I kind of felt bad for her because I really did see that she was. Just completely going out of her mind. But, yeah.
That's funny.
I understand. But, Spring Breakers, this is satire. This is sarcasm. They're just making fun of the generation. And our generation is completely going...
I don't think they're making fun of... No.
It's hyperbole. They're not making fun of it as in, oh, look what you guys do. Kinda. But it's like... Yeah, look what you guys do, like, this is what you guys do for fun and everything else, but they do it in a way that, they play Skrillex for a very long time, and it's like, a lot of people are like, yeah, and it's like, they're playing this song, I don't know, I'm not trying to be elitist, but I can totally see what Hollywood's doing.
Yeah.
So many critics say that, so many people, and, when people just, G.I. Joe, I actually heard it was going to be a good movie because it's not a continuation, it's not the same director, it's not anything. It's just, that's why a lot of people, it's not a sequel. It's a totally new storyline. They completely trashed the first movie. They acted like the first movie never even happened. Different director, different cast, different everything, so.
Not a different cast.
No?
G.I. Joe, no, because Channing Tatum was in the first one, too.
Is that the only guy?
No. What's his name? One of the Wayans brothers is in the...
He's still there too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then there's just different direction and crew then.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been into G.I. Joe anyway in the first place.
Your face looks so much distasteful.
Yeah, I'd never been into G.I. Joe. I thought it was just stupid, the cartoon.
Really?
Yeah. My mom thought I was into it, and she bought me a little doll, a little action figure.
Yeah, I'm into.
For G.I. Joe, but I just never was into it. I don't know. Back to Spring Breakers though. When I first saw that trailer, I was just like, Disney girls gone wild.
Yeah, exactly, like, pretty much.
So I can see, the satire thing. I can see where it's coming from.
But what I've heard from tons of different movie critics and everything else, movie review places, that this, and I don't get it because I haven't seen it, but this is James Franco's best movie of the year.
Oh, yeah.
That
the same thing.
Nobody should see that. Like, if it wasn't for James Franco, this movie would be complete dog shit.
Yeah.
Completely. Like, I don't understand that. How can one actor completely pull a movie together?
Sometimes I can put,
and he's not even a big major part.
I can point you to The Dark Knight, the second film.
What, that one character pulls it
Heath
together?
Ledger. Imagine that movie with no Heath Ledger, or someone else as the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a totally different movie. Totally. Yeah. So I mean, it could be. There could be one actor who could.
That's true. Oh my god, that's so true. Yeah,
like his acting and his performance might be so good that you just need to go see it, but the rest of the movie is just crap.
Right. Yeah.
There's plenty of movies like that. I'm not saying that Dark Knight is crap. Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
Dark Knight is God. Yeah. God's jewel handed to us. But I think there's plenty of movies like Spring Breakers is a good example. What other good examples are there?
With the character?
Yeah, just one actor performing really good as a character in a movie, but everything else about the movie is just crap. Like the plot,
Fast and Furious, the first one, Fast and Furious. If it wasn't for the cast, that movie would just be completely.
True. Yeah.
That's true. Motion blur when you do motion blur when you nos, it just doesn't happen. You don't. The lights don't.
Yeah, that's true. See, but that's the entire cast. I'm talking about just one
Inspector actor. Gadget. Oh, if it wasn't for freaking what's his name? I freaking love that movie.
You love Inspector Gadget, really?
No, I don't.
Because I do.
Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the live action Inspector Gadget. I know it's crap. I know it's crap.
The one I'm talking about crap is the second one.
Oh yeah.
No,
the first, man, it's so nostalgic for me as a kid.
No.
VHS.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first one.
The first one.
The second one. French Stewart. Dude. I forgot there was that first one, actually. When I was talking about...
You were talking about the guy from Election. And the guy, he's the same guy who he always has that voice like this. Talking like this. Has that soft-spoken voice. What is his name?
I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, what's he from?
Brendan Fraser? No, it's not Brendan Fraser. Election. Reese Witherspoon was in that movie as well. He also played
it's the Election?
Yeah, Election.
Let's see.
God, what is his name? It's at the top of my head.
Anthony Hop? No.
Let me see.
Hold on, it's loading.
Oh man, it is at the top of my head. I know it starts with the B.
Talking about the guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
There we go. That's another movie he did too. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, whatever.
I don't think it's the Election, dude. Hold on.
Or it could be that one movie with Reese.
Matthew Broderick.
There we go.
Matthew
so
Broderick.
It wasn't. It was his last. Yeah, Matthew Broderick. His last name started with a B. I was like, why did? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Oh man, the first one.
Yeah, the first Inspector Gadget. Yeah. That's very nostalgic movie for me. I know it's a crappy movie. I've seen it like when I was older.
Yeah.
It's crap. But as a kid,
man, I feel bad now thinking that the French Stewart one was the original. I feel like I just shunned my childhood.
You did.
Oh
That's
man.
funny.
Freaking Ferris. Bueller.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So you've never seen the
wow.
first one? The
No,
actual first one?
I have. I just forgot. I was putting French Stewart's as the first one, and then as the second one.
Okay.
That's gross. I can't believe I did that.
Both movies are crap, but
I couldn't stand the French Stewart one though.
I never saw. Wait, no, I did see it. Yeah, you're right. Goddamn, that's how forgettable that movie is.
Yeah.
What's another movie which is one actor? The Mask.
The Mask.
Jim Carrey. Can you imagine that movie without Jim Carrey?
Mm-hmm.
You can?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to think of another one. All right, that's gonna end the
That's
show.
a good idea.
Let's see.
I don't think we should end it on that note. I think we should answer some emails from our fans.
Oh, we don't have any. I don't think.
Not yet.
No, especially with no internet.
Oh.
See, this is the inaugural show.
Yeah.
So after this, then people will start to know where to send their questions to. Speaking of, send your. We want to hear from you. Go ahead and email the show at podcast@915onblast.com. And also, if you want to sponsor the show, if you want to sponsor any of the segments, go ahead and email that with your information and how you want to sponsor the segments. Actually, if you're wondering why we didn't do any personal blast, that's something that we want to stay away from 915 on Blast as a whole, meaning everybody that's involved with it. We all wanted this show to stay away from personal blast, stay away from negative effects. We want to bring to light El Paso events as a community, and that's not what this show is going to be about. It's going to be about news, events, movies, concerts, supporting local businesses.
Supporting local music.
There you go.
Bands,
so that's why we want you to send. What's that?
Well, I don't think I should put this on air, but eventually it'll get out.
Yeah,
my material will get out, and then But this is just the inaugural show. So this is the first one of many to come. So it'd be great to have you guys' help. Be nice to get this off off the ground.
That's right.
And, just eventually get sponsored and keep the page growing too.
That's right.
With
the Kickstarter coming up, you'll all be alerted on the fan page for the 915 on Blast podcast. You can go there. We're going to be asking for $5,000 to get the station up. Everything will go to better equipment, better supporting the show, and all that stuff. We will be in return sending things to you guys. $1 will be a thank you. $5 might be a sticker and a thank you. $25 might get you a sticker and a shirt and a thank you, stuff like that. We know that we are going to be giving away a Nintendo, an old system, a Super Nintendo actually.
SNES?
Yeah, we're going to be giving one of those away for one of the highest bidders for supporting the show, along with a t-shirt and a sticker and a thank you. And I think one of the highest prizes we're going to have is does
that come with the game? Or?
A game? Probably, yeah, maybe.
What games?
I don't know. I don't run that actually.
You don't?
No.
Oh,
I don't control that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
I want to.
You
man,
want?
Yeah.
You want?
I want a Super Nintendo.
You want a Super? Yeah, I know, man. It's
if you don't want a Super
condition.
Nintendo,
good condition.
In good condition too.
It's very good. Very good.
Man,
donate. Give a lot.
Highest bidder.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're in for a treat.
So
you
keep
might
a lookout.
Pass that to your kid too.
Yeah.
To your kids. Show them how the
exactly. Show real games are.
Yeah, right.
Remember to keep a lookout for that Kickstarter link when it comes out. Remember to donate to the show on the YouTube page. You might find out that the YouTube version is going to be different from the audio feed version, which is because we are actually going to put out music in the show. We're going to have breaks to break up, songs to break up the breaks. And, of course, we want to put your music on. So remember, if you want your music on here, go ahead and make a SoundCloud account if you haven't already. Upload your music and send us the link so that we can get it. And we'll be sure to give you guys a shout-out. And that seems about it. Community question. We want you guys to write in on the wall or email What genre music would you like to hear on the new 915 on Blast show? This goes to the station as well. We want to get a kind of feed on what kind of music you guys want. Dubstep, rap, hip stop. Did I just say that?
Yeah, you did just say hip stop.
Hip hop and R&B, stuff like that. Let us know what you want to hear. Because, like I said, this is going to be all tailored towards you guys, the community. Follow 915 on Blast on Facebook if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at Coffee Stim Pack.
Will at 21PR. Gmail.
915 on Blast at 915 on Blast for Twitter, and 915 on Blast podcast on Facebook for this show.
Send us your emails, guys.
That's right.
Send us questions, suggestions. We're always looking for,
feedback, community involvement,
criticism.
That's right.
We won't listen to "fuck you, your podcast is dumb." Yeah. We'll laugh at you, but just
keep in mind that there's another branch to this tree that might put you on blast.
That might put you on blast, exactly.
Thanks again for listening, you guys. And,
we could always do it, but we just
So be sure to like this video, the one that's on YouTube.
To sweeten the deal a little bit. Donate, send us your suggestions. I'll give you a freestyle on the next show.
Freestyle, there you go. If you guys want to hear Will break it down,
I got breaks it down all day. Every day, all day. I do my thing. Well, see, I rhymed. I'm a poet. I don't even know. I just rhymed this now.
Oh my god, poet! You don't even know. Yeah. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the word. You guys can't do it without you.
Sweeten the deal even more. I'll freestyle.
We're already done with the show.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Freestyle. And I may, depending if I get a song ready to release out in time for the next show, I'll even release that for the show too.
All right,
hopefully
guys.
I do. Shout out to Anthony, man. Before we end the show, shout out to Anthony. Hope you're feeling better. Hopefully you get back to 100% so we get to, back into the studio and record again. 'Cause it was fun. I've been having a lot of fun, man.
All right.
And I think this music thing is definitely a real good thing.
Yeah. All right, man.
This podcast is too, man. So.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and appreciate it. Love you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.